her 30th anniversary ring. If you shopped at the Table Mesa King Soopers at any point in the past 3 decades, chances are you caught a smile from Teri Leiker, the 51-year-old courtesy clerk loved by so many for her big smile and even bigger heart.
She loved the people. She loved everything about it. She never complained about going to work.
Her mother says Teri had a cognitive disability and would call her every day when she got home safe from work. Last Monday, it was Teri's boyfriend, another clerk at King Soopers, who called instead.
And he was frantic. He said, "Marge, there's a shooting at the store and I can't find Teri." So we knew we were the ones.
Her mother, Marge, has spent the past week poring over photos. Teri was known for her love of sports and for her love of the Golden Buffalo Marching Band.
She was just a really amazing soul.
Matthew Dockendorf is the band's director and says visits with Teri were a highlight of game days.
You know, you can tell those fans in the crowd of like the ones that really know the words and the ones that are really excited about it. And she was one of those people.
He says the band will be honoring her at some point this season. King Soopers also honoring Leiker by naming a special ring given to workers on their 30th anniversary after her.
So how special is that? Forever? It's just unbelievable.
Tributes ensuring Leiker's impact on this store and on this community live on forever. Evan Krugel, Fox 31.
Such a touching tribute, Evan. Thank you. We're also learning the family of Ricky Olds is inviting the community to remember her at a celebration of life service next week. It's going to take place at Boulder Valley Christian Church on April 7th at 11 a.m. Now, this will be open to the public. The service will also be streamed online if you can't be there in person. Olds was a manager at the grocery store when that shooting happened. Well, King Soopers employees say they are experiencing panic attacks, anxiety, many sleepless nights. It has now been 9 days since that tragedy, and the pain and fear of that day is still very strong in many of the people who were in the store that day. We're being told some of them are even having a hard time going back into large public spaces. Others say they're also having a hard time attending meetings. Today we check back in with Logan Smith. If you remember, we spoke to him last week after that shooting.
I went to Target the first time and had a panic attack. So I was looking for all the exits that was inside of the building just so if anything happened, I could find a way to escape.
Well, the 6'5" barista helped save his 69-year-old coworker by covering her with trash cans as shots were being fired just 13 feet from his counter. Mental health counselors say feelings of being afraid, anxious, very normal after a shooting like the one in Boulder. Counselors advise people to share their experience with